Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Emerald match. We got all three happening tonight, baby, and it's gonna be a great one. And it's even better because we got the Soup cast going on right now. I'm, of course, that Soup Can or Ajax. With me, I have the OG Soup. Soup, how we feeling tonight?
I'm feeling just fine.
I'm excited, I'm not gonna lie, because this is gonna be Dallas versus Ottawa. Ottawa did not get to play last week. Dallas did have an unfortunate reverse sweep. They lost to Jersey. And so now we get to see these two teams coming together. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong, this was last season's finals where Ottawa won, right?
I was not there for that.
Rough. I think it was. I'm pretty confident. But I'm personally kind of excited because this is Dallas almost the same squad. I think there's one difference primarily. But Ottawa's had some shakeups. Soup and I were talking before the stream, and they lost 3 players and picked up some newbies. We've got Guna and Cake taking up the mantle in Ottawa. Soup, who are you feeling confident about tonight?
I mean, it's a tough one. I think Dallas looked really dominant their last game, but they kind of slipped at the end. But we have not seen Ottawa play, and they have some new faces, so it really could be anyone's game.
Honestly, like Dallas, they looked strong. I think, obviously in that last match, they had that forfeit awarded to them. It was a, unfortunate circumstance, but hopefully Dallas can come in and not let it have that kind of like mental cloud over the head. You just gotta, reset, go into this game thinking, all right, let's just take it to them. We're gonna go in, and I think the first map we're gonna see is Nepal? Question mark? Yep. Ottawa bans Lijiang, Dallas bans Ilio, so we're gonna head into Nepal. Ooh. Which of these 3 points on Nepal is your favorite Soup?
It's got to be the not the indoor one, but the one where the point is indoor. You know what I mean?
Village,
I
right?
think that's right.
It's like in the hut.
Yeah, you get to
Yeah.
play a lot of Brawl there, and as a Lucio player, it's kind of my home.
The resident Lucio in here. And holy crap, look at that. We get Village. Everybody's excited to see the Lucio gameplay.
I better see a Reinmir, a Lucio Mir, maybe a May. You know,
I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. I know Zach pretty comfortable on the Rhine. Chris with a K last season was very comfortable on the Monkey. I don't know if he plays the Rhine.
he talks about the Rhine. I don't know if he plays it.
Well, he's locking. Well, okay, hold on. We locked in one Rhine. Surely Zach can figure it out and go with the other Rhine.
I think someone got the wrong script.
100%. I mean, maybe a last minute edit that we weren't aware of. But I mean, looking at the comps right now, I'm excited to see Dallas's comp. Barebutt still kind of just hanging out, figuring out what they want to roll with. But we're about to get map 1.1 underway. As the teams roll out of their spawns, we're seeing a TP Lucio go up to the high ground for Dallas as Ottawa is coming up. Both teams starting to take a brawl. The tank's starting to just take a beating. Chris, kind of going to have... There's an early lamp out from Fran. Ooh, somebody's got to check Zach, and down goes... Chris gets a double. Hold on.
What a flip.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's a quick teen wipe on the side of Ottawa. And Chris is, a couple swings away from that shatter already. Miles away are anybody else with their ults.
Yeah, I was getting kind of worried for the Reinhardt against the Ram. It's a tough matchup, but he definitely dealt with it.
And I think that really kind of goes back to the supports on Ottawa. Oh my god, the shatter! And the anti to follow it up. Oh, what a great play. Unfortunately, Kamani does go down to Parasite. gonna have to watch that Tracer, but what a great setup and slam coming out from Ottawa to really keep this progress rolling.
The speed on that shatter, that might set a record here in Emerald this season.
Honestly, I would not be surprised. That was a minute and a half max, maybe. Ooh, a quick rotation underneath for Dallas. Maybe just trying to get the point. The pin! Chris does not care at all. Oh my god. Zach still hanging out. Guna takes out Parasite. And the rest of Dallas is starting to fall. It's a 3v4. Make that a 4v2. And I don't think the rest of Dallas is long for this world, as it's just Zach left. They're pretty 70% gone. Ooh, pulse bound.
This is 90 on another shatter.
Jesus. And the only ult we've seen from Dallas has been that pulse bomb, which got eaten up by the shield.
That is, this game is going fast.
Yeah, Ottawa came in and is ready for this fight. Last fight here coming up. Parasite just going to take a touch, trying to get it ready. Another pin from Chris into the shatter. Oh my god, I want to see an MTD in the chat. Somebody, please.
Oh, this is total domination.
Oh my god. Look at all of the ults left on the board for both teams, by the way. It wasn't that, you know, Ottawa just dumped everything. It was a shatter. That's what did it. That's insane. Dallas is going to have to figure something out to come back, because that was a little rough to watch. And we are going to see some of these switches come in. We're going to have a Ana. We're going to have the Ryan duel that we wanted. And I think this is where we see Dallas have a better shot. Ryan works a lot better when you have the Lucio. That being said, Chris was kind of pounding. I'm not going to lie. So let's see how this one ends up rolling out. Well, okay, I get to eat my words. There's no more Lucio.
It's a sad day for Lucio mains.
Honestly, I personally would much rather have the Lucio here than the Brig. I think Brig might be a little hard to run into this, but both teams fighting out on this narrow bridge. Chris is just walking. No fear in the world, just taking that step forward, trusting in the supports, and Dallas is losing a lot of health between their players versus Ottawa. I think Chris is the only one who's damaged right now.
Crucially, Light is on this flank, and I want to see what he does with this off angle here, because it could be a really powerful position.
Ooh, great Suzu, but not great enough. Chris does go down, but so does Fran. Good anti. There's no way to get rid of it. But Cake is down. It doesn't seem like Ottawa is going to be able to keep into it. Bearbutt going for a different kind of reset, I think. Maybe a little miscommunication there. But Dallas gets to come back on some point progress. And Zach, crucially now, has that winning ult advantage. Coming up on the shatter a lot faster. I like the rotation coming out of Dallas, just backing up, giving them the space that Ottawa wants. Good counter pin. Ooh. Oh my god, the sleep from Kamani takes out the shatter.
And the pulse bomb takes him out after.
Ooh, no rhymes on either side. Cake's looking to go for the double. Ooh! Parasite. Wow, both DPS down from Ottawa. The point progress is still ticking. Maybe Guna can stay alive for a little bit longer, but a quick TP out in the Suzu doesn't seem like they want to stay in, as Parasite's going off. Somebody's got to put them in check.
Oh, Chris, a little too far up.
He's still got the shadow though.
Yeah, if his shatter goes according to how the past map went, this is the fight.
Mm-hmm. Parasite still on a flank. Light also kind of holding off on the bridge. Both DPS just taking some longer sights as the rest of Ottawa is going underneath. An unfortunate charge from Chris. Oh, the sleep!
Oh, that could have been a deadly combo.
Ooh. We're seeing Rush Visor. We're seeing Shatter. We're seeing... That might be it, hopefully. And a great pin. And just like that, we see Ottawa back into it.
It was a really fast flip for them. I mean, compared to how Ottawa's fights have been going, like when they win these fights, it is fast.
Yes, they like to be the aggressors in a lot of these situations. And is Parasite still alive on the point? Oh my god. Jay chilling, hanging out. Cake tries to go underground, but gets pinned. And now here comes Log with the rally. Here comes a Nano. Dallas have a Nano of their own to answer back, but they just go for the Shatter to ruin the backline of Ottawa. That was a great play from Zach, ignoring the enemy run and just focusing on the 3 squishies for our easy Shatter. We're looking at potential last fight here. Ottawa only really have... I don't even know what Venture Salt's called.
Tectonic Shock. We learned it from last stream.
Nice. We're learning, but 1 DPS down for each team. There's still a Nano on the side. Ooh. They might not need it. Dallas is already racking up some of these kills. There comes the Nano.
Zach. Shatter comes out. Will it be enough?
I don't think so. I think, especially with that anti, Chris definitely goes down, and there it is. Kamani with the skill orb. Shatter misses, but I don't think it really matters. They're kind of still cleaning up the fight here. As the last remaining pieces of Ottawa fall, and we are going to go to .3 on Nepal. Way better looking from Dallas. We like the Rhine mirror a little bit more.
I mean, now all we're missing is the Lucio, and I think we're golden. I mean, this has been a great set.
Oh, 100%. I think once Dallas kind of figured out the RAM was not working, and, you know, they made these adjustments to play not only a little bit more of that Rhine brawl, but a little bit faster. They started matching pace with Ottawa, and Ottawa started losing a lot of steam fast. Still a close map on there, but we're gonna see this one's Sanctum. Nobody really cares about the names. We just want to see the 2 teams play, and both teams are coming out. We're gonna see a Winston fight.
A Winston mirror. That's gonna be interesting.
I'm excited to see this, especially on the side of Ottawa, because they have the Reaper.
Yeah, but I mean, Zach does have the Ana, which
This is true.
it will be really important to give Zach this Nano.
Ooh, Zach falling lower and lower. That being said, both teams... Oh, and there goes Zach. Just too much burst damage. Somebody's got to heal up Chris so he does not fall. Bearbutt low-key popping off the Reaper real quick. Finding a nice double for himself as Ottawa will start the progress on the point.
The Reaper it's putting just a little too much pressure on the Winston, and I think either they're gonna have to match this or find a way to play around it, because it's gonna hurt a lot.
Juna kind of caught out. Hopefully she's got a TP. All right, they're able to cover. We're gonna see a lot of pressure is going to Zach right now, but Cake has to pay with their life. The entirety of Ottawa just kind of struggling to stay on the point right now as they're down a member. Trying to back up as Parasite is trying to take them out. But it seems like they're going back into it. There's a pulse. Unfortunately misses. Parasite goes down to Cake. It's now a 5v4. Dallas is going to have to retreat. And they didn't get anything for it. Pulse gets used and it was nothing.
Ottawa's looking really good on this ult economy here. Coming up
they might
on
have to start using
3 ults.
some. Oops. Zach goes down. High Noon out. Bearbutt down. They're going to have to watch out. There's a sneaking Venture coming up. Parasite finds one. Here comes a rally.
The Venture duels. Who wins?
Just let it be a 1v1. Don't get the rest of the team. Come on. Now that was pretty expensive on the side of Dallas using uh two ults on there. Now they're gonna have two, but they're running into four on the side of Ottawa. Zach gonna have to make work with this Nano.
It's looking like a real uphill battle for them.
I am very curious if they do give Zach the Nano. I kind of want to see maybe an Electric Cowboy. Oop. Bearbutt just gets shut down instantly, and there goes an early Nano. Chris having to pop ult just so we can stay alive. Trying to take
really
out
low.
Log.
The backline might fall here.
Amani down. There's another angry monkey in the back of Ottawa. Both Winstons out of Primal, trying to just recover, and it seemed like not a whole lot. That was both of Dallas's ults. Crucially, Ottawa still keeps 3. So we're going to catch up soon on another tectonic shock, but that'll be it. And with a bubble, that's going to be hard. Here comes a teleport. Here comes a jump. The whip shot! No! The whip shot to push the Blossom into the team. Oh, that's so upsetting, as Ottawa will clean out Dallas from this point. Oh, unfortunate from Log. But maybe they still have a touch. I'm not sure. The only ults left on the board are going to be these tectonic shocks. Gonna have to see. Zach is on the point. Able to touch. Rally's built. Kamani's down. This could be big. Dallas might be able to pull this out. Cake's down, not using the ult. Here comes a Deadeye. And it seems like Dallas is going to hold. I am kind of shocked.
Impressive.
Yeah. They still are holding on to that tectonic shock. No one will ever use that ult.
Yeah. I want to see this Primal. This
Yes.
Primal could be devastating for the Ana Brig, especially with that cliff easing them.
We got to be careful, though, because there is Nano, and a Nano Monkey's going to pop up. Okay. All right. Well, all the ults get popped up. Bearbutt goes down fast. Light goes down. There are just all the ults. Just use them all. Guna down. It's a 3v4 in favor of Dallas. Parasite goes down. It's now a 3v3.
Chris falls low.
Chris is very low. Oh, Cake gets fall into the ante. Chris going for a very aggressive play, and it does not turn out as Log pops another rally. And that'll be Dallas taking Nepal on a honestly close 3-point map.
Yeah, Dallas was able to hold that point with all disadvantage for 3 fights in a row and close it.
Right. I mean, it was a huge swap from the first point to these last two. I mean, Village was all Ottawa. The entire setup was just them running the game. And Dallas was able to really quickly adjust on the fly, turn it around, and secure the map. And so now it's Ottawa's pick. Soup, what are we thinking? We got some options.
Oh, what are the options?
They can go to any game mode, any map that is in our pool.
Ooh. That's a tough one. I mean, ideally you want to go to another brawl map. I mean, Zach looked pretty good on the Rhine, but they were also able to run the monkey pretty well.
Maybe we see a Gibraltar.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm thinking of Gibraltar.
I feel like that could work out well for Ottawa. We know Ottawa in the past has been amazing at dive. So that could be an option for them. Am curious to see what Ottawa is thinking. talks going on in chat, trying to just kind of lock it in. And we're definitely thinking, okay, well, not Gibraltar. They're going Runasapi, getting pushed out of the way. I don't like this map, personally. I don't know how others feel about it.
I think it's the second worst map in the game.
What's the worst?
New Queen Streets.
Nice. Good comms. Push,
is-
unfortunately, just a not insanely fun game mode, it seems.
No, but I do like Coliseo and Esperanza. They're fine. They're decent maps, but New Queen Street just has to be the worst map as a Lucio main. The walls are kind of hard to ride.
Very fair. I don't know. I think it's nice that we finally got another map in, the pool for it. I think Runasapi was a decision. I know they, announced it a while ago. Definitely would have preferred something a bit more in the Flashpoint sense. And we got a new game mode, and then we only still have 2 maps for it. And we're about to get a whole new game mode coming, I think later this week. If somebody wants to fact check me on that.
I think it is next season, yeah.
That will, by the way, not be in this pool. We will not be playing Clash, I think is what it's called. We will still be running the same rule set, same map set in this season. But on Runasapi, we have the push. Are we expecting the Winston coming out from Chris, or are we expecting the Rhine again? What are we thinking? What are we theory crafting?
I've always run Brawl on this map, and by always I mean in the past 3 weeks since it's been out. But very different comps coming out from these teams.
Oh my god.
This is
The
night and day.
Lifeweaver versus the Hog Ana. I am loving what is on my screen right now.
I don't even know who has the advantage here. It's just...
Oh, we're going for a pause. I couldn't even tell you.
Light is MIA.
Yeah. Chris with a slight jab over there, talking about some scare. While we're in this pause, let's really take a look at this. I love me a Hog, right? I mean, the tank I play with, having a great time with Hog. I think it actually, unironically works well into the other team. Hogging Doom eliminates a lot of that mobility, eliminates a lot of his kind of staying power, especially can hook him out of block. And then if you look at the other players on this roster, if you hook the Tracer and have any sort of follow-up, gone. If you can hook Cake while they're going for the burrow, gone. It's really going to be up to Guna and Kamani, if they stay on these supports, to be very mindful of the pull, very mindful of the Suzu as well.
I mean, those are all very true things. It's going to be very scary for them to run into this Hog. It's going to be a real problem. I assume there's going to be an Ana swap. That's the only thing I'm predicting with this. Nothing else could happen, surely.
I would hope so. If we see it on a swap, I would hope Guna swaps over. I personally love playing Lifeweaver. I think it's just a dumb character that I get to have fun with occasionally. But I think when you look between the two, I would much rather keep the Kiri than keep the Lifeweaver.
I mean, yeah, this might be the first and only time we see Lifeweaver being played. So I guess we'll enjoy it while it lasts.
No Hog.
No.
But we do get to keep the Lifeweaver, so let's see them roll out. Runasapi map 2 underway. As we see Ottawa gets to the point first, Dallas just a little bit slower, unfortunately. I'm interested to see this Tracer battle, because I would 100% give the edge over to Parasite. Chris with a K going a little too deep and going to be punished for it. And the rest of Ottawa just crumbles, leaving just 2 members. That was super fast.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really decisive win.
If Chris stays on the Doom, he's got to be mindful of when and where he's going in. He isolated himself very quickly. You know, first fight, don't have to worry too much. Now attacking Dallas, meeting them out. Dallas already having some good point progress. We'll have to see how this fight's going. As now we're just kind of at a stall. Oh. Chris with a K going in again. Now slept. Suzu comes in.
Oh, misses the target. Oh, but Zach falls.
Oh, there goes Bear, but it's still a 2v4 as Dallas continues to keep this bot moving.
I mean, on paper, I was gonna give this I was gonna give the advantage to Ottawa here, but it's looking like they're really struggling to go against this comp. I think this backline's proving to be very difficult.
I'm enjoying the swaps. I'm seeing Cake gonna have to run. Cake, unfortunate Wraith, and is now gonna get caught up and die again. The rest of Ottawa just gonna try and hold down the point. We're starting to get up on some ultimates as well. Parasite has the pulse. Zach getting very close to a primal. And it seems like we're just kind of going to hang out. Both teams contesting the bot right now. Neither one really poking out, looking for that final blow. Maybe Dallas is looking for that final ultimate to be built. There goes Rally. Chris finds light, but the rest of his team is going down, and it's just Rally and Pulse being used for Dallas. This is not looking great on the side of Ottawa, unfortunately.
We do see Guna swap off the Lifeweaver. I think this happened a while ago, but I really like this Yari pick more than the Lifeweaver.
Mm-hmm.
As much as it hurts to say, sort of. it was fun while it lasted, but I hope to not see Lifeweaver for the rest of this season.
I want to throw a Lifeweaver back, actually. Zach just has now the Nano, but I was going to say has the Primal so he can continue to play this aggressively. As Light finds Bear, but we're seeing ults come out from both sides. Light quickly takes care of Kamani as well. There's no backline for the side of Ottawa. And they are just crumbling around this Dallas comp.
I think Fran and Log are just such a solid backline for Dallas. It's really hard to break through.
Mm-hmm. Seems like not a lot of pressure is being put on that backline as well. And when they do, like you said, they're very solid and very comfortable on these characters. I wonder if, well, Zach goes down. There's a pulse out. 4v4, they're going to have to watch out for the Tracer. But I wonder how they're going to have to adapt on the side of Ottawa. Maybe start looking at that backline a bit more. You've got a flanking Reaper, and Barebutts on the Soldier can put in some of that poke. Light finds Kamani on the rotation. Dallas is still taking blows even when they try to leave.
Yeah, and the backline finally falls. They've been alive for so long. I wish I could see the scoreboard, but is that their first death?
I believe so. I was also trying to look for the scoreboard. I would love to see Ottawa maybe push back a little bit. It's currently just 3. Now they're finally starting to get the rest of their squad. Early recall from Parasite that might be trouble later on. Here comes the Winston coming in. Winston getting put into a corner, and Zach goes down. We're going to see the rally. So far, the only ultimate going in. Parasite still finding Guna. All right, well, Ottawa's just going to click the button. Barebutt just trying to keep themselves alive. A trade out. Ottawa managed to keep it, but it's costly for them.
Yeah, they are walking into 3 ults. Well, this Tracer, I don't know. It could be huge.
We'll have to see. Maybe Chris can eat it.
Maybe, but I think this is going straight to Guna.
I would assume so.
I don't see it going to anyone else.
Bearbot's on a long angle. I would not be surprised to see. Yup, there's the Nano Winston. Great spear to keep him at bay.
I knew.
Pulse out. A lot of ults coming out for the side of Dallas, not finding much. Ottawa just able to stabilize, and now they're going to have a lot of ults coming back for themselves. Here comes the Coalescence.
Zach is very low. He does
And
not
he goes
get out.
down. Cake gonna look for Fran, finds Fran, and now we've got forward spawns for Ottawa.
That was a quick exchange in power. I mean, this was looking game, but now it's looking far more even.
Yeah, I mean, they could have lost if things went differently, but now they have the ult advantage. Light finds Cake, so now Dallas has the man advantage. We're still holding on to some ults on the side of Ottawa, but it's not going to be enough, as a great anti from Fran is going to take out the rest of the squad.
Yeah, I mean, clean fights. Were any ultimates invested?
No, I don't think so, which is very crucial because now both teams are banking up theirs. We still have the Power of the Sun, we still have Visor, but now we're getting close to an Orisa and a Reaper ult. Pulses out, and I think it misses. Goes a bit wide. Light down. Bot still progressing. Here
Cake
comes
on the supports.
Ooh.
This is a big flank. Oh,
Fives are able to take one, but Cake's still looking for those supports. Now Bearbot with him. Can they find the supports? It doesn't. They're gonna pop rally. They're gonna get aggro. Hold on.
Locke is taking none of that.
Meanwhile, Ottawa's very split right now. That rally kind of put the fear of God into them real quick, because now they are all over the place. Here comes the Power of the Sun. Good bubble from Zach. Way to block that entire ult. And so now we're just looking at... Ooh, Parasite goes down, but Zach with the Primal able to find Guna. It is now a 3v4. There's still Nano. There's still High Noon. And it seems like Dallas is going to clean up. Bearbutt trying to run with their life. Keep going. No, keep going. Don't let Zach kill you. We're about almost at a minute, by the way. And because Dallas keeps winning at least one fight and sending the bot back, it becomes exponentially harder for Ottawa to continue pushing forward and potentially win this game. Kate gonna have to be careful. Deadeye. Oh, spear to cancel it. Neither team really falling low yet. Dallas seems like they're trying to back a little bit. Cake finding one. Big pick. And there goes another. It seems like they should be able to win this fight as Bearbutt takes out Zach. Great win from Ottawa as 30 seconds are left. They find a stagger on the light. That could be big.
It could. But, I mean, the support line is coming back up, and I think that's really what's been keeping them up this entire time.
What? Harrison kills himself with the own pulse? No! Oh, no. We're gonna have the suicide in there, man.
That definitely did not help them.
Cole out, just trying to keep them away. Harrison's back already. Here comes the Nano, here comes the rally. Everybody's gonna click the fancy button that does the shit. Zach is so low, they gotta keep him up so he can stay in this fight and build another Primal.
I think they should just wait this out. They have time.
A trade in the DPS. Chris falling low. Cake having to use Wraith. Zach having a prop primal and takes out Cake. Dallas might be able to turn this one around as it's just 3 left. And it seems like Dallas will clutch this out and take map 2, pushing them to match point.
That was very close.
A lot closer than I thought it would be. It seemed at the start that it was not looking super well for Ottawa. They were really able to bounce back, use their ults carefully. In the end, it just wasn't enough, unfortunately. We see Light kind of popping off for a little bit, taking the solo Deadeye.
We take those sometimes.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta get the one.
Yeah,
take your ones.
It's the fancy reload button.
Ottawa on the brink of losing, and I'm concerned for the choices left. You have Escort, you have Hybrid, and you have Flashpoint. And I think Flashpoint is the last mode that you want to take Dallas to. I think they're really looking for either Escort or Hybrid right now. Maybe just try to get away from the brawl and try something a little bit more pokey.
I mean, we still got Gibraltar.
This is true. Gibraltar's still in the back pocket. Maybe they whip it out.
I think that's the play.
I would love to see some Gibraltar. I think out of all the games, we've seen Gibraltar once so far in the season. I want to say, because we've seen 66 a couple times. I've seen Circuit once or twice. I don't think we've seen any Gibraltar.
Circuit could be a fun map to watch. I think it would be. Would it be Barebutt against Light on the Widow or Cake?
I feel like it'd be Barebutt. Barebutt so far has been playing more the kind of hit scam versus Cake, who's been playing. We've seen some of the Tracer, a lot of the Venture. We're gonna go to Ike.
Ike and all.
I'm interested to see how this goes for them.
It is another brawl map, which
gonna be hard.
Yeah, but it is a hard map for the attackers. There's a lot of chokes that are just really difficult to push through if you don't have a plan. And if one team has a better plan, they could just take the map.
And not only that, this is one of the maps that Dallas lost to Jersey last week. I believe, unless I'm having a stroke. But Dallas last time just kind of got hard stuck on the comp. This time, hopefully, they can kind of keep it together. Dallas is going to opt for defense on Ike first. So Ottawa is going to be able to get an attack off. I'm hoping that they're able to kind of put something together and run it down. Maybe we see something that we haven't seen yet. We've seen a lot of Monkey, a lot of Rhine. Let's pull out a ball. I don't know. Let's just get weird with it. Wait, Ty, come on. We saw Log play ball last season. I think on Eichenwald. Let's get the log ball. Hold on. It could be cooking.
I think that was on a Flashpoint map.
It might have been. I might be dumb.
I don't know either. Well, let's see what they roll out on.
I think from the side of Dallas, I'm expecting the Rhine for sure, especially when they're on this defense.
I'm a little excited to see if Zach pulls out the Maga.
Oh no! Please,
I've seen him pull it out on this map.
Okay, we're getting a save. All right. Got my heart rate up. That was rough.
Yeah, we're looking at Poke versus a bit more of Brawl.
Guna looking for a Mercy pick. Honestly, that could be kind of big. Gonna have to watch out because... Oh, yeah, we're going to see a far Mercy. I love pharmacy on this map.
You are a psychopath.
What are you talking about? It's great. You just pray that they don't hit their shots and you just keep going. It's a good time.
Right. Well, I don't think Farah can play like that anymore. Else she can, but not for very long. We're gonna see a lot more floor Farah.
Ground far is unfortunate, but map 3 hopefully is less unfortunate as we see Parasite just hanging out on the high ground, putting in a lot of damage from up top. A great dynamite coming out from light as Bearbutt's already down. I don't think they'll be able to get that res off, and I don't know if they're really looking for it.
Yeah, but they are getting stuck on this point as predicted.
And he's out early. Oh, they're going for Parasite. Parasite easily able to escape.
Like, stay in.
Light's very low, able to get healed by the backline. Fran also very low. Fran goes down. That's going to be massive, but so does Guna. It's a trade of supports right now. And Ottawa just cleans house.
Wow. I did not expect that.
Neither did I. Guna gonna go over to Lucio now. Let's go.
We're finally seeing Lucio, bro.
It's a good time for all.
Yup. But this is going to be a hard point to push through, especially with this high ground.
And especially when Fran immediately goes down again, Chris gonna have to play a little bit careful. But Parasite's down as well. They're taking this fight to Dallas in their spawn, it feels.
They're backing up all the way.
Light's got to be careful before they get taken out as well. And this is what we saw on the first point of Lijiang. Ottawa taking that aggression, taking that first step in these fights and saying, you know what, no, we're setting the pace. Rock goes wide from Zach. But it seems like Cake, all on their own, gonna have to be a little bit careful. Cake might fall, able to die to Light. Uh-oh.
Bob?
Oh,
Where is it?
Bob hanging out in the back, but Parasite also is able to find 2. Double DPS ult coming out from Dallas as they've got 3 in the tank left. Ottawa is going to be close to 3 of their own, soon to be 5.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where this nano goes.
I would assume Parasite, Light falling low, maybe could get it to just kind of have a defensive nano, but my first thought is either going to be Zach or Parasite. Maybe just try to get some raw damage out.
Ottawa commits theirs.
Nana's out. We're going with the Nano Annihilation into the rally. Big
Massive
anti. Trades on both sides right now. Gonna have to run for their life.
There's the defensive nano.
Oh, and the Flux is absolutely gonna finish the job.
Bearwood needs to reset.
Take an exit kill. Why not? 3 minutes, 3 ults, and a Reinhardt on the side of Ottawa. They are going to have to run into the Tectonic Shock, but with the Reinhardt, you can easily just kind of walk forward and block all that damage. Dallas is going to have to play very carefully around this Deadeye and Visor, as they're just hanging out on the high ground right now.
I think if their entire team just hides behind the shield, there's not really much that Dallas can do.
They're starting the rotation now.
It might be too little too late.
Oop. Hands out early.
B
and Deadeye. Deadeye just to reload, it seems. Here comes one. Uh-oh. Maybe. Hold on. Dallas might be able to swing it. I don't think so anymore. They were getting some kills. It was looking possible, but Ottawa off 2 ults is able to clean it up. Zach gonna have to go back, reset that ult charge after swapping to Dune just a touch. And we see Log off of the Oh god, break.
Break.
That was a struggle.
Yeah, I mean, the BAP's gonna offer a lot more sustain than the break does, and I think that's kind of what they're going for here.
I like the Junkrat as well to try to help out their Rhine in this duel. Chris stuck in the trap. That could be massive. Shatter is ready. A wall out from Cake. Unfortunately, doesn't find much.
It's huge.
Great Shatter. It's gone.
He gets trapped.
They should be
Does he
able
get
to
out?
find
No.
it.
That should be point.
And a great attack from Ottawa.
Not much resistance at the end there.
It felt like once they were able to go under Dallas and just start taking the point away from them, they really took a lot of steam out of Dallas, and they didn't really know what to do. Then Ottawa just had a way better ult economy, so they were able to just snowball from there. And like you said, there just wasn't much of a defense from that point onward.
Yeah, I think it was too little, too late. By the time they had reached the end of the penultimate checkpoint, like they'd already broken down their composition. I mean, they really wanted to poke, and once they couldn't, their team fell apart.
Right. We are seeing so many swaps on the side of Dallas. We're going to see a Diva. We're going to see a Pharah. We're going to see the Tracer, Kiri, Lucio. But for the defense, we've got this Brawl May Soldier that they just ended with. So Ottawa looking to kind of just keep that momentum they just had rolling. I'm interested to see how they play into what Dallas is rolling out with.
I mean, they're looking more at sort of like a dive. I assume that Kamani is going to be their target, but with the May, it might be a little difficult.
Seems like Cake and Bearbutt both just gonna hang out with their Ana. Whoa, we got a quick rotation on the side of Dallas. They're already touching the point, going around some sides of high ground. Log running away in the back. Fight happening behind the point. Members on both teams falling low. Cake goes down. There is no May for this fight, but Zach is out of mech. And that's a two-man swing coming out from Chris. Ottawa able to hold on.
Yeah. They just decided to circumvent the difficult choke by going over the roof. It was a smart idea on paper.
Mm-hmm. I like the aggression that they had, but it doesn't seem like they're going to go for the same kind of play. Ottawa opting really just hang out on point. They are really looking for that brawl. There goes a pin. Not finding anything. Ottawa now just kind of coming back, hanging out on the point, while Dallas is splitting themselves a little bit. Bearbutt goes down. That's a big pick for Dallas. Cake having to use the ice block means that there's not a lot of damage coming out from the side of Ottawa.
The Parasite is looking for, yep,
A barrage.
finds one. B comes out. It's two.
It's AB.
Only two. It is AB. I think
Hopefully maybe a swap. If anything, we see a swap coming out from Cake.
yeah, onto the Ash.
Really making sure Parasite's life is hell with his double hit scan. But I think B is definitely something that they want back, as Dallas is looking to quickly take this high ground and probably look to take down Cake again.
Monty's looking really vulnerable there.
Chris has Shatter, has Guna with him, but not really looking to be any more aggressive. Just kind of hanging out. Zach forced off the high ground. Dallas making it through the castle, now coming around as Ottawa is just holding this high ground.
Dallas is walking into this fight with a lot of valuable ults.
Ooh, Parasite goes down. A shatter on a 2.
I think Zach's able to get out. Yeah.
Should be.
Oh, he's not getting out of that.
Ooh. Bomb goes out, and Bearbutt able to take care of the baby diva. Great stuff coming out of Ottawa. They're able to kind of maintain and stabilize. And honestly, I really like what they recognized. They held the high ground until they realized, hey, Dallas is doing the same thing that we did to them. They're just going to keep rolling the cart and avoid all damage. We need to drop now.
Looks like they're going back to the high ground, trying to retake it.
Parasite goes down again. Cake very low. Somebody's got to heal them up. As now Zach is just all by him lonesome in the back. It looks like a flip map. Rush comes out. Nana comes out. Bearbutt falls off the mat. Hello?
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Chris falls. What? Oh.
I don't know about that beat. I think you guys were already winning. Maybe wanted to save that, especially since Bob's coming out.
Yeah. And Shatter's coming out. I mean, there's a lot of things I'd want that beat for.
Crucially, we are going to see both DPS ults. There's the Shatter. There's the DPS ults.
Mine's Bearbutt.
Visor goes down. There's going to be a barrage on the side of Parasite, but maybe just opting to run away as Guna falls. Dallas is looking to swing this back. After looking like potentially losing it, Kamani falls, Parasite falls. The teams are just trading. Cake finding 2 and putting Bob on a point to really secure it. And with Bob and 4 members, it seems like that Ottawa is going to hold again. A minute and a half left. We're going to see a bomb. We're not going to see Lucio anymore. We're going to see beat for Ottawa. We're going to see bomb for Dallas. No real ults other than those.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Ottawa, I'm pretty comfortable with where I am right now. There's not very many ultimate threats coming up, but there is a fight going on here. It's theirs.
Parasite back on the Tracer, being a menace.
Bomb.
Everybody.
Shatter him. Oh, he doesn't have it. Oh.
No. But still gonna take Zach for a joyride.
There's the
He
Shatter.
finds it later, and Suzu's already gone, so there's no way to keep light up, and Zach goes out of mech. Ottawa taking this fight, and with only 30 seconds left, they are looking to really hold down this map.
Dallas does have both support ults coming up, but they need this touch.
Bearbutt was too deep. It's going to be 2 support ults versus 2 support ults. Maybe Chris can find something, but I don't think so. Here comes the rush. Beat comes out a little bit too late to keep Cake up. Pulse bomb out. Zach takes out Guna, and it seems like Dallas should be able to take this. Parasite falls. What? People, can you stay on the map? What are we doing?
This is truly an Emerald game.
Oh no, Frank goes down. Chris also goes down. No tank on the side of Ottawa. Kamani very low. Needs to get healed. Bearbutt finds Log. Has the visor. This could be big. This might win Ottawa the map, as it doesn't seem like Dallas can hold on. Ottawa fires back, keeping themselves in the series. We've got a series, people.
That was a massive visor. I think he got 4 there.
And see, we're probably about to see it.
Okay. What is that?
We love aim assist on controller. Finds 1, finds 2, finds... Well, it would have been 3. Ottawa able to swing back. They got their map choice. And now we're gonna see Dallas have to make a map choice. And our modes left are Flashpoint and Escort. I definitely think it's Flashpoint over Escort 100%.
Yeah, I'm already locking in the Survasa. That's what it's
God,
called,
sure,
right?
Boss is just
Yeah.
a better, yeah, way better map than New Junk in my personal opinion.
Yeah. If you pick New Junk, I already know the type of person you are.
uh, oh,
Is that
Dallas wants Gibraltar.
we already played?
No, we haven't played Escort yet.
Oh,
We've played Push and now Hybrid. So
oh,
this is going to be Escort. Interesting. I mean, we were talking earlier about how we thought Ottawa was going to bring that out for the, we thought they were kind of comfortable on the dive, but I'm curious to see. Honestly, if we think about it, the comp that has been winning Dallas these games has been this Winston on a brick. And there is no shot that they don't run that on this map.
yeah. It's gonna be an interesting map. I mean, yeah, both teams have a really good shot at winning this.
I wonder. So when we go into Gibraltar, Ottawa does have the chance to kind of figure out if they want to attack or defend first. What do you think they pick? Do you think they want to have that attack again like they did on Ike, or do you think they want the defense this time?
I'm really biased towards the attack. I think it's much easier to defend second round than it is to attack.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It might just be a psychological thing. I don't know what the actual statistics are, but it definitely feels like it for me.
I kind of agree. I mean, I when I see Gibraltar and I see defense first, I want to go bash my head into a wall. I much prefer to attack first, kind of get back into the flow of it, and then later on, defense, you can kind of figure things out. Say like, all right, listen, this is what worked. This is what we're expecting. Go from there. But we're gonna head into map 4 with Ottawa on the attack. I think I saw a Reaper and I think I saw a Winston early on. So I think Dallas will be running that comfort um, composition they've been running so far. This, Soup, you got to stay with me. This could be the time for the ball on the side of Ottawa.
I I want to believe, but I just think they're gonna mirror Winston.
I'm ready for ball. I don't see ball. I'm going to leave. I'm so upset.
Yeah, go yellow log.
Don't worry, I got it. There we go. Just gotta tell Log he's gotta run the ball real quick.
I can dig that. I can dig that. I can dig that. I can dig that.
We're seeing in the DPS difference, we're gonna see the Echo and Tracer going into the Tracer and the Venture. Venture, if you're able to work together with that Lucio, work together as that group. Just kidding. I'm gonna shut up. It's a Reaper now, which I think will be a lot better.
Yeah,
Having that upfront damage.
I was gonna say, don't call me a hater, but I don't think Venture works very well on this map.
It's too open. Chris McKay being very aggressive, taking this high ground. Kate gonna have to pull out Wraith as both teams just taking this high bridge. An early Suzu comes out from Kamani, but a great anti. Kamani falling low. They're gonna have to keep her up. Kamani does go down, and that is Dallas taking first blood on this map. They're gonna have to disengage, and it seems like they're gonna be able to back up for a little bit. But Chris is gonna die to the stickies.
Yeah, this calls for a full regroup.
I also really like the Echo against the Winston. You can burst down his health so fast with the sticky bombs and then just the beam. Able to have the rest of your team kind of worry about that shield once it's gone, you're able to just fly in, drop everything, and leave.
And I think a really underrated part of the Echo is that you can beam down the shield too if it drops, and it still does full damage.
We're going to see a pulse built up, and we're going to see a copy built up on the side of Dallas. So far, the only ultimates online. Kamani again goes down to Fran. Fran looking for the support Murderer of the Year award. My God. Zach hanging out on point. And another anti coming out from Fran. These antis have been beautiful. Watching out for the Suzu to come out and just dropping them.
Again, Dallas, their backline just looks super strong here.
Every time Chris tries to dive, all you see is a whip shot, you see an anti, and you see a dead monkey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how I'd approach this.
I like what they're doing right now. Just start going underneath, getting on the cart, and forcing Dallas to make a rotation to try to push something out of them. Light doesn't find anything with the pulse. Suzu comes out. And here we see ult. Kamani the first to fall again. This is 3 fights in a row where the Kiriko is out. But Light is now gone on the side of Dallas. Parasite also gone. They're going to have to pop Rally to keep themselves into this.
That leaves the Ana alone.
That does, but it seems like Guna's going. Great Suzu to keep Cake up.
They're finally able to dismantle Dallas' backline.
And they should be able to get this point, barring anything insane. A lot of members low on the side of Dallas, not able to clean them up as they are back. And that was all of the ultimates Dallas had left. There is still a Rush, Blossom, and Pulse Bomb on the side of Ottawa. So things could snowball pretty quickly if Dallas is not prepared, especially if Zach stays in where he is.
Yeah, and they're also getting these massive staggers on the back line.
Fran's going to have to wait to rejoin that fight. And like you said, the staggers are brutal because now the cart's already under the ship. And rounding this corner, taking TP, trying to win the 3v1 it feels. Rush coming out from Kamani.
I don't think
coming out.
Lives that. No.
Pulse gone. It feels like Dallas's ults are getting nothing. Meanwhile, it's just been Rush coming out from Ottawa. Chris does fall, but it should be Ottawa taking point 2 in a relatively quick fashion, if I might say so myself.
I mean, yeah, clean fights. I guess they figured out how to dismantle the backline. They figured out how to pick apart this team. Something just had to have clicked because they are steamrolling now. They are moving.
Not only that, but they've got the ults. They're gonna have a beat very soon. They're gonna have the Blossom. Blossom so far has been hit or miss. Pulse does not find anything again. Light, unfortunately, not very accurate with these pulse bombs. Huge anti coming out with Fran. That should be the go button. And now we just got 2 angry monkeys hanging out.
Yep. Who falls first? Zach.
Seems like Zach.
He gets out.
Back? There's a beat to get back into the fight. Light very low. Getting healed up. And there's a nano coming out for Zach. That should be able to give them the damage they need to really finish this out. Kamani does go down. And this should be with a... Okay. Alright. Everybody just calm down. We don't need a rally. We don't need a blossom. Oh, God.
Yeah, I think I would have liked to see that blossom before Brig got rally just for the security.
Mm-hmm.
I think you really should have been looking for that backline. We are seeing a Rhine.
I agree. I think, TP in the back, try to drop it if you get sleep. Not that big of a deal. You want to try to eliminate that backline because, like you said, it's been so rock solid this entire match.
Light on this cheeky off angle. See what he does here.
Ooh. Monkey's in. pin misses, unfortunately. Zach getting very close to another primal. Here comes the rush. Hopefully they can get something with this. Good Suzu to clean up the cleanse. Pulse goes out for Fran.
The pulse hits, and it's huge.
Guna falling low. Somebody keep... No! No supports. Kamani swapping over to the Moira, not really finding the value they want to out of that Kiriko. Chris is gone. All right, minute 20 left. Dallas holding right on the edge. They're gonna bank up to the support ult. We're gonna see a Bastion soldier now coming out on this Ottawa team.
They really don't want Zach to live.
That monkey's gonna get eviscerated. And honestly, Parasite for that matter too. The Echo has got to be very careful now because there's a lot of pressure coming out from the DPS. But
Not if the soldier falls.
right, and now Bastion's nowhere near the fight. So this should just be an easy fight.
Oh?
Attack? Hold on. Maybe?
No.
Okay. Popping rally for that, probably. Honestly, rally for Shatter might be worth on the side of Ottawa, but with 30 seconds left, you really got to be careful of your ults because you're going to have a copy and a pulse probably versus what seems like just beat. I don't think anybody else on the side of Ottawa can build it that quickly.
I don't know, man. Maybe Kamani swaps to Mercy and tries to get Cake to get his ult.
Get that quick. Oh, here we go. Speaking of ult, Zach goes down. There's a Bastion fight happening. Nobody on Dallas. Ooh, very close for Dallas. Almost getting the capture. Chris still kind of doing work, but has to fall because of the copy Bastion. And right at the last second, Dallas is able to hold on and stop the attack from Ottawa.
Yeah, I mean, they stop it with 0.32 meters. Like, that is a crazy hold.
So close. I thought it was going to be a C9. I was so ready to see it in the chats. Thankfully, they were able to get somebody on last second. But honestly, even then, great attack from Ottawa. It was looking a little rough at the start, able to claw it back. That second point was so strong for them. So fast on the attack, able to manage their ults very well. And now we'll have to see what Dallas is cooking up in the lab for their attack. And honestly, I'm concerned. Okay, we're going to see a Diva. I think I like this play. From the side of Ottawa, we're also going to see Parasite on the Sim. That could be some neat TP stuff, but I'm not sure how well or how long they'll stay on it.
They are going up against a Diva, and Diva doesn't really like beams. Last time I checked.
True. I think last time you checked, you'd still be correct. Unless a patch came out like 2 seconds ago that neither of us are aware of.
Yeah, Defense Matrix now eats beams. It's over, guys. Pack your bags.
All the Zarya mains are pissed. No more Counterwatch.
No more Counterwatch.
But we're going to see a little bit of Counterwatch because I think Diva definitely handles the monkey really well. We're going to see the TP strats coming out as they're going to stick on the Sim. We'll have to see how this goes for them. Monkey jumping up to meet the Diva. Dropping that about half. Oh, Bearbutt is not long for this world. Sim is fully charged. Low. Able to trade? Okay. What's good, Bearbutt?
Zach is in there. He wants Guna.
And Guna does fall. Log able to pick up 2 with the help of the Dallas.
Chris is really low.
There is currently no tank on the side of... Oh! Log goes down. That might be big.
Got a little
pairs plays very well into, well, when she's in her mech, into the Ana. So now having no mech, Chris gonna have to be very careful of where he is. Or just say, we ball. Let's try to get this mech back.
Hell yeah.
Dallas making great time on their attack. Is anybody to touch? Kate gonna have to be the one to touch. Kamani goes down. Chris goes down. Kate goes down. Ottawa is crumbling to this Symmetra. And I don't think Bareboat's living much after that. Chris going to swap very quickly over to the Rhine to see if he can get something. But this sim is working and working way too well for Dallas.
Yeah, you said earlier that the diva into the Winston was kind of a counter, but I think they're showing us that this is more of a skill matchup.
Seems like it. Bareboat might be not long for this world. There's going to be a wall up. Oh, it's going to be a trade for the DPS. Asuzu keeps Chris up. Here's going to be the rally. Misses the pin, but pulse on Aguna. There was no Suzu or TP, and Zach with the Nano Primal is going to clean up. This is looking dominant from Dallas.
They are going to walk into this next point if no one touches with like 5.5 minutes.
I think so. I don't know. Right at the last second, Chris is able to touch. There's going to be a rush. There's going to be a high noon. Guna continuing to fall. Oh,
they hold
now
on.
They're up one. Somebody's going to have to keep Chris alive. Unfortunately, goes down, but I don't think that one Light versus 3 Ottawa players will be able to do it. Can Light get out?
I think
Cake is punting. I would hope so. Oh. Oh. Just barely. Light able to reconvene with the team, and there's a Visor, a Shatter, and a Coalescence on the side of Ottawa versus a whole lot of nothing on the side of Dallas.
I want to see Zach use his bubble to block the Shatter. I think it'd be so funny.
Ooh, great anti. Bubble's already out. Ah, Bearbutt is down. No Visor, but there is a Coalescence. Shatter goes down. Misses the pin onto Zach. No.
The car with the massive block, inching just a little bit to block that pin.
Or it's the secret 6th man of Dallas. Bearbutt gets shut down instantly with that Visor. No fun to be had. As the rest of Ottawa continues to crumble. A fair amount of time taken off, but now you're back up at 4 minutes, and you basically have to hold this point. Dallas is just looking to take it. Chris now playing the Winston, maybe hoping to mirror.
This is
we
where
got a
I'm
Widow.
expecting.
We got a Widow. I'm so excited. I want Cake to pop off right now.
Oh,
That monkey's going to be all over Cake, but I don't care. I want to see headshot after headshot. I don't think they know that Parasite's up top either.
Ooh, Cake falls really low to the Echo.
Great sleep. Able to keep the Nano Monkey down for a little bit. Bearbutt still going down. And I don't think the rest of Ottawa is going to be able to withstand the pressure coming out from these ultimates. Vlog's going to have Rally. I don't think he pops it, but he might have it. Zach just goes crazy in the back. And this could be Dallas winning the series right here. There's going to be... There's the Rally. Can anybody touch? Cake on the Venture, able to touch. Maybe able to take a kill or two, but I doubt it. As this should be Dallas's map. Ottawa, the remnants of it at least, trying to hold on, trying to get something. But it seems like Dallas is too strong and taking this series 3-1.
That was a fun match to watch.
That was a very good match to watch.
I gotta give this to Dallas's backline. I mean, they looked so solid throughout the entire game.
I mean, the Brig Ana already is a strong pairing, but when you put it next to Zach, who is fearless on this Winston, and the DPS, Parasite and Light, you know, while not always getting the value they need, it doesn't matter. The support line is just ult after ult after ult. They are constantly alive, and Dallas now is 1-1 versus Ottawa, also 1-1, but that's the first time we'll be seeing Ottawa, and hopefully not the last, as we got some more matches coming up.
Yeah.
I think that might do it for us, though. Any kind of final thoughts, Soup, on the great showing that we saw from both teams.
I mean, the numbers say that Dallas won 3-1, but it was really close every single map. I think this could have gone either way if one or two mistakes were called out.
I agree. I think if you are Ottawa, you keep your head held up high. You fought one of the toughest looking teams in Emerald so far, and you kept it close on all of these maps. I'm excited to see how both of these teams progress throughout the season, but that does wrap it up for us. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure to go back and check out the other games that happened tonight. Washington versus Montreal happened. It was over on Dogemeister's stream. I'm not entirely sure how that scoreline went. And then Pittsburgh versus Jersey also happened tonight, a 3-1 as well. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you have a good night.